Just go for it.
I
I'm
already
gonna start
did.
with. Oh, you.
We're live right now.
oh, we just get more.
Surprise. Good morning.
Good morning.
What were you going to do?
Oh, nothing. I was just, I was just go. I was just.
Just like, please tell me when we're on.
Oh my God. How do you feel about moving farther east? Anywhere, just farther east, so we can start
Oh,
these later.
time zone. I was like, what do you mean? Like, so far east we're in the Philippines? Then yes.
Yes, somewhere around. Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the Throga channel. If you're new, I am Richard. That
And
is
I am Johnny
Jonathan.
Cummings.
Call him Jonathan.
It's actually not true. It's
I
just
left
John.
a voicemail on his voicemail the other day. It was like, "Hey John, this is Rick." Just like it just felt so wrong. Just
Nothing
trying
against
new things.
nothing against the name Rick. It's just you're just so not a Rick or a
It's,
Ricky.
it's not. Good morning, everybody.
Oh man, people
Jo-
have turned out.
Oh my goodness, John Churd. Someone combined our names. I don't know if that's a win.
John Sherd.
Maybe let's put that one on the back burner. We can
John Sherd.
we can return to that one. Oh, we're excited to do Wish Bus this morning. I'm just gonna
Yes.
catch up with chat here real quick. We got lots of requests already coming in. Fantastic. Hello, hello. Oh, someone recommended Morissette. Who's that? Maybe we should check her out at some point during this show.
She sounds good.
Yes. Gary.
Hey, everybody.
Yes. Good morning. What did I see? I love that someone referred to this. Who was it? Oh, I read it and I scrolled and I lost it. Judith referred to, so excited you're doing a Wish Bus podcast. I love that you're referring to this as a podcast. We've kind of evolved from, 9-minute reactions to 90-minute, 120-minute like live podcast feel. So we're loving this platform. So I'm glad you guys are responding to this.
I like that you guys have embraced the Richard and Johnny warts and all presentation.
The Richard, John Churd experience. It just
John
doesn't flow.
Churd.
I can't get it. I can't get into
Listen,
it.
I appreciate the effort. I don't know if that flows.
Cycle back to that one. Good morning,
but
Alicia.
We're going to keep saying it.
Yes, we are.
You.
Good
thank
morning.
You, Alicia.
Thank you so much for the super thanks. Greetings from Mexico.
Richard, are you extra tired today?
I am. I'm feeling it.
I'm not doing that bad, even though my face would suggest otherwise. It takes my face 3 hours now to wake up. I don't know if that's just something that happens in the 40s.
Well, it looks like we got lots of people jumping in, so I'm thinking we should get the show going here. We always like to give a couple minutes for people to jump. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so let's start with, I'm going to address SB19 and Gary first, because those two artists have been mentioned the most, hands down, like since we mentioned even doing the Wish Bus. Particularly Gary, the song Spain. So we're going to start with SB19 and we are going to end with Gary Valenciano. So we're going to kind of bookend the show with those two. So you guys don't even need to request him anymore. It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I also see, so someone's asking about our membership. So we'll just segue into that. I believe it was Jim, right? You asked about how to become a year member versus paying monthly. I'm happy to explain that. So if you go to the links below in the description, we're hooked up with buymeacoffee.com now, so you can give us super thanks here is amazing, by the way. Thank you, Rosaline.
I don't know. I'm on a little bit of a delay, so it happens.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Which is great, because then that gives you the opopportunity to mispronounce everyone's names first.
Gives me the opportunity to fail miserably. Fantastic. What was I saying? Oh, we have... What was I saying, Johnny?
Something about the coffee. Buy me a coffee?
Yes. Oh, we have a new membership. Let me answer that first. So if you go to the link below, you can buy us a coffee, help support the show. We greatly appreciate that. Of course, helps us keep doing more of this and motivates to get up in the morning and literally buy coffee. As far as the memberships go, Jim, if you each membership level, silver, gold, and diamond, has a different tier. If you hit join, right here you have the option of month or per year. So basically 2 months for free is how it works. If you're already a member, and I think you are, you can just cancel your membership or write to us. We can help you with that, and then you can rejoin that way. So that's how that's done. But while I'm here, what I'm super excited about, look at these bad boys.
We did it. We did it.
We have Thronely mugs are for sale. So we have If Thronely I Had More Coffee, featuring the beautiful Shirley Jones, in a black 15-ounce mug. And then we have an 11-ounce mug with more of a full-body view. So I already ordered mine, and I ordered the black one because it's black, it's larger, holds more coffee.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. You ordered the white one. Fail.
Yeah.
They're both beautiful. So
yes,
you can check that out as well.
I'd like everybody to just take note of how peaceful the cat looks on these mugs, which is not indicative of the process it was to actually shoot her, because she does not stay still for more than a split second.
It's an illusion.
It was such a pain.
Yes.
It was such a pain getting those pictures. So...
All right, So you have something to share with us too, Johnny.
I do. Make sure, before we get going, please hit subscribe and like and ring that bell. Oh my God, it's early. I can't use words, but I'm getting there.
Remember when we used to edit all this stuff out and take 50 takes?
God.
Really, this podcast is a result of our being lazy. We're like, you know what? Let's just hang out with everybody and just fail publicly and enjoy the experience. And that's why it takes so long to get through.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the real us. Love it or hate it.
All right. So, first up, I know there's more than one song that SB19 has done on the Wish Bus. This is ILAW. ALAW. I don't know if that is probably an acronym, right? I love always.
Probably. Yeah.
Welcome. What does this stand for?
ILAW.
I see people coming in. Yeah, let's know what this. I'm assuming this stands for something.
You're right, Johnny. I know, my love. I know. I don't know, it takes so long. I'll be normal in like 45 minutes, I feel.
Maybe by the end of this.
I actually slept very well last night, but it doesn't matter. I'm so geared towards the...
Well, one of the things...
Nighttime.
ILAW equals light. Oh, so ILAW is that... So that's just not English. I was thinking it was an acronym. All right. Thank you for filling us in on that. I'm guessing that's the case.
Yeah.
Light. Okay. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Also, before we get started, I just want to make a shout out to the Wish Bus. I mean, this is responsible for so many of the artists that we've discovered. It's been such a great platform.
That's how we discovered Morissette.
Yeah, a few people.
That in and of itself is worth a billion plugs. And we really haven't seen a lot of other Filipino artists. We have Katrina. She was fantastic. So we watched one of hers, SB19, not on the Wish Bus, and then of course Jada we had on, and that's pretty much it. So I'm excited to really discover more talent here.
Real quick, couple little things. So it's pronounced ILAW.
ILAW. Oh, thank you.
ILAW.
ILAW. That means light.
And also, somebody asked what my eye color is. It's blue. Which you don't really get from this light. So I just ordered.
Speaking of light,
yeah,
yeah. So with your super thanks and your buy me coffees, Johnny has just ordered a new lighting rig so he can be well lit and beautiful.
Yeah, we're upping the production value, people.
Yes. All right, let's do this. Let's jump in.
Awesome.
I don't remember any of these boys' names, of course. We watched Gento. Is that how you pronounce it, or Gento? That was a fun video.
E-Low. It's pronounced as E-Low.
No, the other song that we did from SB19.
No, I'm sorry, I was talking about something else. It's pronounced
E-Low, not E-Law.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Kanina nahuli ang aking sarili, nagangiti na naman at nagkukuli. Nang tunay na kailanman ay di ko maipagsasabi na naman. At pagdating sa aking tahanan ay hindi ko na naman mahanap aking susi. Saang lupalap ko ba to na itabi, pasintabi na naman. Nahihilo na sa inyo. Nasaan ang nga ba sarili kong pagkatao? Sino bang may tenga sa mga pulong ka? Kahit pa ba sumigaw ay malabang? Oh, at tao ko, pakinggan nyo naman ako. Gamitin nyo, subukang buksan ang bukas namang pinta. Nang tuluyan ang makita nyo, tunay na ako, di nagtatago. Sa likod ng bumubulag na ilaw na to.
I want to give a chance to hear everybody's voice. I saw they were kind of like rotating through.
Yeah.
I love how they're kind of passing the torch in this setup, and I love that Wish Bus is live. We get to actually hear not the overproduced or whatever version of things. There's just so many cool qualities that's showing up. What did you say, Jenny? I didn't actually hear the music.
Did I say something? Somebody said that Pablo, the one with the long hair, is the one that wrote the song.
Oh, very cool.
And it's E-Law.
Yeah.
Final answer. It's E-Law. It's pronounced E-Law.
ILAW.
Yes.
I'm glad you're taking that on.
Yes.
The songs. So, what's the song about? Light? Is it like a reflection within a relationship, or is it more like a spiritual thing? There's definitely like, you can see the passion in their delivery as they're singing it. The difference in voice is really interesting. They're singing in the same range of notes right now, right? So they're kind of like sharing the same like vocal register quality, a couple little flip ups to head voice, but there's identifiable sounds in everybody. Every singer has that, but there's some really interesting textures that are jumping out, at least here, which we didn't get in the first song. Remember, the first song was the music video that we had there. It was it something about, it was like kind of, it wasn't a hype song or something. It was something about, what was it? All I remember is the shower scene. One of them was getting naked, and we had to cover our eyes. So that's the only part of the video I remember.
Nice. Yeah.
But this is nice to actually hear their tones, you know?
Yeah, and the live setting is just so much more conducive to that. I love a produced song, and obviously it sounded great when we listened to it, but there's something so great about just the bare bones, getting to hear their true voices, and they can all sing. They sound great.
Oh, yeah. So they're saying this is...
only the light to accompany
you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, is there captions with us? That's a good question. There is not. Let me back it up just a little bit.
Wish 1075.
All have very cool haircuts. Yes.
So, you need the Wish Bus lighting.
Yes.
Or are they all this beautiful, or is it great lighting? I feel like some of it is the lighting.
God, I'm a little afraid for there to be actually accurate lighting on my morning face now.
But like think about every Wish Bus we've seen. It's like the lighting's actually incredible, the way that it's there, and they're all beautiful with a little more depth of skin than you and I have. Just generally speaking, we are pale.
Napapamuni-muni sa kawalan ng huni, di mapapirmi aking sarili.
husky voice.
Ngayon'y nasan man, ngunit kailangan kong magpahinga, pati ng ilaw pansamantala.
Yeah.
Bakit ganito?
I love his drive.
Yeah.
Magbabago, kabayaran ba dito'y sarili ko'y maglalaho? Sino bang may tenga sa mga pulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabaw.
Okay.
Tao po, pakinggan nyo naman ako. Bakit di niya subukang buksan ang bukas namang pinto? Nang tuluyan ang makita nyo, tunay na ako, di nagtatago sa likod na bumubulag na ilaw na to.
They can all sing.
Yeah, the
and-
range of this. Yeah, the range of this song. I mean, that's pretty up there for like a normal male voice. That's a high range.
Where are they going?
So it's they're hitting that
That's the
A4 quite a bit.
Which is right in that fringe where most typical male voices are gonna, like kind of like
Peak
switch
out.
over, have that like that, the passaggio and the crack there. And I love, so in this one song, we've heard multiple textures from all 5 members. They're going chest voice to head voice. You hear airy tone. None of them are afraid to add a little grit, like a little drive on their vocal folds, which just gives it a little more of like that, that feeling of like passion and conviction, things like that, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So I'm digging it. This is very different than that first impression that we had, which we enjoyed the first song, but of course we're like, we like to nerd out over voices, and you didn't really
Absolutely.
hear that as much in Gento.
No, this is so cool. So real quick, we got an English translation. Who can lend an ear and listen to my whispers? When even if I shout, I'm still unheard. Oh, is anyone there? Would you please listen? Why won't you try opening the door that isn't even closed?
So that, thank you for that. It actually helps too with the idea of it, of where that conviction is, because you can see as they're singing this, I mean, their eyes are closed. There's just kind of like that calling out kind of thing, which coincides with the lyrics really well. I was wondering about that.
Yes. Well, okay, then why won't you try opening the door that isn't even closed? You can finally see the real me. See, this is a song about us. This is, we've been wanting people to see the real us in these podcasts. That's why no editing. This is just us.
And I just realized I don't have my backlights on. Look at,
you're gonna
look at. Normally I've got my curtain lit up, so it's just we got all sorts of light issues going on today.
I like to think that this darkness adds to my mystique, my mysterious quality, and that's what keeps people coming back. It's like, what is he all about, that guy that's shrouded in darkness?
Just have a cloak, morning cloak.
I know. He's such a mystery.
Ito na naman ako, patungo sa presinto. Nag-iisip ng kung ano-ano, kailan bang laya ko dito? Ito na naman ako, pwede bang ipagpaliban muna ng isang linggo? Pwede muna bang hinto? Papalapin,
Nice.
papalapin na. Kasi yabag ng bawat takbang nitong paa, patungo sa lugar kung saan ayaw kong pumunta. Wala na bang iba? Wala na ba? Patuloy ang aking paghahanap ng pag-asa, ngunit walang sisay pa ang pagmamagkaawa. Ano pa ba ang kabuluhan nitong aking paghinga? Sino? Sino? Sino pang may tenga sa mga bulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo, malabo, malabo. Sino pang may tenga sa mga bulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo, malabo. Tao ko, bakit
1075.
I'm so glad we went back and watched another SB19 here because we've been saying we want to come back anyway. This is a great introduction to just a really different, just another side of their skill sets and how they work together. So,
their voices interact so well together.
Really well. Yeah, they almost sound like brothers. You know how sometimes you get like siblings that have like similar qualities or textures? You can hear that within those five, which is I found actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, but they each have their distinct sound too, so that's a really cool thing. But yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah.
So we will, as far as SB19, we're only going to do one song from each artist today because I know there's going to be multiple requests for the same, but the whole point is to do a variety. So we will circle back to more SB19. We'll check out their channel and come back with something else down the road here. So let's move on to another. Oh, there's a little more light.
Yeah.
So another one I'm seeing a lot of here and in the previous request is, her name is KZ Tan. The song is Rolling in the Deep. And Johnny, the last name is TANDIGAN.
IGAN?
Yes.
Tangian.
See, that sounds
Tangian?
right.
Tangian? And also, I like...
Hi.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just pulling.
Oh, yeah, Camille's... I think she said it right. Even if you don't understand the lyrics, you can still feel their emotions.
Absolutely.
And obviously, thank you so much for the people that did chime in with the translations that they did come in with. Yeah, a lot of desperation in that song. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like that pull. Because usually if an artist closes their eyes a lot, sometimes it like separates you from the experience. And at first I was like, oh, why are they all closing their eyes so much? But then with understanding the lyrics and the melody, the mood of it, it's like, okay, it's this like internal call out kind of thing. And so I thought it actually was effective. Absolutely. We've already done Rise Up from Morissette, and I've gone back and listened to it many times. So we're not going to react to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump in. So KZ, we've heard about her for a while now. Let's see what we get.
Wishers, this is KZ. Be first to see the latest Wish-clusive video from your favorite artists. Click here to subscribe.
Love the accent. I love it. It's not even to a pre-recorded track. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's intentional. Now, I'm assuming they're going to take this effect off at some point, but it is interesting to typically when you hear when they're like auto-tuned like that, the Antares, it's usually with like more of a hip-hop rhythmic something or whatever, but to have it against this really organic acoustic sound, it's actually an interesting dichotomy acoustically there.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Hey guys, just real quick on the chat here, if you can just out of respect to everybody else here, don't repeat the same request over and over and over again, just because it's actually becomes difficult for us to see what the requests are. So if we see multiple people requesting the same thing, that helps. But when it's the same person over and over again, then we don't know if other people even want to see it. So just a heads up on chat etiquette. All right, thank you.
And you played it, you played it.
This is interesting.
That's cool.
Wish 1075.
There's a fire starting
There you
in
go.
my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire all burning in my heart, reaching
voice.
a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the darkest. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. Oh, you had my heart inside, had your head, and you played it, you played it, you played it. Check this out, ha. Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada. Papatunayan lang na di ka napagalaw sa mga sinatali, di mo na matatagalan ng mga babala. Ito kasi malayo. Ha, parang sakit at nakikirot, nilabalang.
That's cool.
This is a lesson in how you make a cover your own.
Oh my god.
There's so just right from the beginning, she has obviously the intentional effects. It was an artistic choice, which is made very
Yeah.
clear. It wasn't like she needed for assistance for the notes. It was clearly an
Right.
effect. And then you can hear like, okay, we're grounded in the melody that we know and love for the song "Rolling in the Deep," brilliant song from Adele. And then she's just throwing in these other influences and skill sets that clearly she has command over and introducing it into the song as if she wrote it. I love it when artists do this.
Yeah.
I'm backing that
Her
up.
tone is awesome. Yeah, I mean, even if without that rap part, I'm like, man, what a cool tone. I love the quick vibrato and like just she's got like that pointed tone.
Yes. And a little edge to it. I mean, again, just like pulling on all sorts of different like decorations, but it all fit stylistically as to what was happening.
But man, when she started rapping too, like that's.
It was just,
I mean, anybody that is familiar with our show knows that we're not big rap guys, but
we're not
That's-
rappers. The
Right.
closest I ever got to it was singing the verses in "Faith No More." Remember, we used to do that song. Could you feel it? Hear it, hip it today. If you can't, then it doesn't matter
I
anyway.
remember that. Yeah.
That's
And
it.
I'm very good at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now this is a story all about how. So, we're pretty cool.
we
is what
are
we're
the
trying to say.
quintessential white rappers. It's not our skill set, and just never got into it. It wasn't really like culturally in our household or whatever. It wasn't like an influence. But when it's done well, you recognize it. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, to
Right.
be able to I mean, just the rapidness of the words that are coming out of her mouth is
Insane.
really impressive.
All right, let's hear that again.
Had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in
Even the riffs are her own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had my heart inside, had your head, and you played it, you played it, you played it. Check this out, ha. Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada. Papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga sinatali, di mo na matatagalan ng mga babala. Ito kasi malayo.
That's crazy.
Ha, parang sakit at nakikirot, nilabalang kami katunggalin na, uy, kumukulupot. Ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Abangan ng mga talata, sa mga pinawag ko na liriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito. Pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Kung taka-taka na napakalakas, sa pinakamalawit na kinakatakot na pinaparahas. We could have had it all.
What was that?
Rolling in the deep.
I'm sorry. This one more time. One more
You
time.
had my heart inside,
love that change in the song right there.
We could have had it. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside of your head, and you played it. We could have had it. We're rolling in the deep, rolling in the deep. You got my heart inside your head, my heart inside your head, and you played it. You played it. Oh, wish bus, you played it. Na 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 na. You played it. Oh, yes, you played it to the beat.
Well,
What a master of her instrument.
where the hell has she been? How come we haven't? Well, I mean, I guess where the hell?
Well,
we
yeah,
been?
not where's she been, where have we been is definitely. Okay, so a couple of
Wow.
people, I'm just seeing over in the chat that apparently there's a better version that's out there, which is kind of mind-boggling in and of itself. But like I said, we're only going to do one song from each artist today. Part of why we chose to do the Wish Bus like this is because we got so many requests coming in on different artists for us to check out. We thought, oh, this would be a fun way to kind of sample, if you will,
Yeah,
many.
yeah.
And then we can kind of take deeper dives as we go. So if we need to go check out some more KZ, we will. So that was impressive. Maybe next time we can circle back to her with the other version, and then maybe one or two more as
I
well.
think this is the start of our KZ journey. I think, man, where did she
She's
come?
a monster.
She's like kind of reminds me a little bit like of Lauryn Hill, and just that dual thread of amazing voice and then the rap skills on top of it, and she's just got that like swagger.
Yes, you got the R&B mixed with the rap, mixed with just
And let's also give a shout out to that arrangement was cool too.
that was
Like the band
wild. What were
arrangement?
they?
Yeah.
I mean, they stayed in the same key, right? But just kind of stepped out. in
Yeah, I
parts.
feel like that's not really a song that's conducive to changing and modulating too much, but like just going from that sort of like pitch bend thing and then going into that sort of Mission Impossible
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it was. And then but they're doing like, man, they had like halftime parts in it where they just like changed the beat a little bit. They changed the chord progression.
Yeah, because she was rapping on the dun 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 dun. Like we had like this descending thing mixed in too on the guitar.
Yeah,
which was cool.
Yeah.
They're saying that she arranged it. She usually does her own
Did she?
arrangement. Wow.
I mean, way to take a song that's like, was popular and a proven hit, and like take it up to that next level, man.
Wow. So Judith is filling us in a little bit that she developed some polyps head operation, lost some of her range, things like that. I'm actually really curious to dive into her story a little bit more, some other songs and where she's at now, things like that. The beautiful thing about someone like her, because her artistic brilliance is so evident, she doesn't need 3 octaves to make something sound incredible. Like you gather that immediately in just her arrangement skill sets. So
It didn't strike me at all of anything that was lacking. I didn't miss it at all.
Yeah, I don't know how long ago. That was 7 years ago. So maybe since then there might have been a lack. But even if you took out range from that, her execution is still very evident.
Yeah, if you have an undeniable tone, you could sing a 3-note song and it would be enough. And she's got that.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to move on to the next song. Let me scroll here a little bit. And I mentioned before, just as a general etiquette in chat, if we see the same person say the same thing over and over again, it tends to get ignored because it's it's dominating over other requests. So multiple people saying the same thing is always kind of what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have, what is his name?
Also,
Marcelito?
somebody referred to her as the rap monster, which if RM from BTS didn't already have that name.
Yes. We could have a female version. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a few others here. So this one, Marcelito? Oh my God.
Hold on.
I should never have graduated. It just...
You almost didn't.
I almost didn't. And I'm a lyricist, believe it or not.
No, let me... And that's not because of a lack of intelligence,
Johnny,
by the way. Okay, Marcelito.
Marcelito. Okay, Pomoy. And there's a few different songs. So we got...
No, Richard would go out of his way to like go against the establishment and find other ways to graduate, which is actually more of a sign of intelligence.
Yes, I'd like to think
be,
so. And I appreciate your support.
Yes.
All right, let's see what we got here. We got a couple of requests. So we have...
Pomoy. Okay.
Pomoy. Okay.
Okay. It looked like an R.
And which song? There's a few of them here. We're only going to do one to start with here. The Prayer looks pretty popular. I saw this.
That's
I'm guessing. Is that one good, guys? All right, we're going to go with that. And don't worry, like I said, we're just kind of sampling artists, so I'm sure there's other songs that we need to check out, but we kind of have to make decisions on the fly here. So we're just gonna go with this one and enjoy, get introduced to the artist, and then come back for more.
Yeah, we can't lose whatever choice we make.
I was gonna say, if it's a great artist, like the song, it matters, but it doesn't. Like if they're gonna intrigue us, we're gonna go back for more. So don't sweat that.
Yeah, a lot of the prayer coming in.
Oh, we're ending with Spain from Gary, so that's our closeout today. For those who are requesting.
Wish 1075.
I pray you'll be alright.
Okay.
Gosh.
And watch us where we go. And help us to be wise.
What a tone.
In times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer. When we lose our way, lead us to a place, guide us with your
Does he do both voices? I just realized this is a duet.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anybody else, so I'm assuming.
La luce che tu dai
Yes!
I pray you will find your love.
Yes!
nel cuore resterà.
Wow.
Hold within our heart.
A ricordarci che
Stars go
This is like a Xiaozhen experience.
eterna stella sei. Nella mia preghiera
Let this be our prayer.
quanta fede c'è.
When
If we were only listening to audio, would you have any idea?
No,
This
not at
was
all.
one singer.
I also love the complete lack of strain on his face. It's like it's so easy for him to just completely change voices.
It's just like, I'm pulling on this. I'm pulling on this voice.
Oh my!
And it's not just obviously there's access to range. It's the tonal quality. It's the ability to manipulate the vocal track to just like highlight a frequency that's more masculine versus feminine. I mean, yes, at first right away there was a bit of an androgynous, wasn't like a full feminine sound, but it was beautiful. It was like silky and just well balanced. And then
to go to that that low masculine sound. I mean, jeez Louise.
Where does that expression come from?
I
Who's
don't
Louise?
I don't know.
Who is this Louise?
It just rhymes. Yeah, and we've talked about great vocal artists before, like, you know, people that do like voices on a television show like The Simpsons. Like Hank Azaria from The Simpsons does like 50 voices, which is amazing, and he embodies each character that he does. But there's always like, okay, there's always a hint of Hank in there.
A little bit
always,
of the same, yeah.
It sounds like Hank. To completely sound like two different people.
Wow.
That's just such a skill. Man.
Oh, this is so good.
Let this be our prayer.
Want the furniture
When shadows fill our day.
Wow.
lead us to a place.
Guide us with your grace.
Give us faith so we'll be saved.
So I know there's more coming, but here's a perfect example. In the male role, the expectation of that duet, even when he goes into head voice, a mixed head voice as the male role, it still sounds like the same tone of... It sounds something the same, not just same tone, the same person, if
Yes,
you will.
right.
Right? And then you complement the same range of notes with the female role, and the tone sounds like a different person.
How do you
And the
do
skill
that?
sets for this.
Guide us with your grace.
Give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza.
He's not even opening up. It's like the jaw slightly closed. He doesn't have like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's a little bit of the operatic tone in the back of the throat. It's dilated. The space is a little bit bigger, but it's not like this big sound like he's trying to push or project. There's such an effortlessness in creating these shapes.
I know it. It looks like he's barely trying. In the greatest way possible.
Mondo senza più violenza. Un mondo di giustizia e speranza. Ognuno di la mano a sua vicina, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dai.
We ask that life be kind.
Every time.
In waters from above.
Ognuno trovi amore
We hope it's so we'll find
intorno e dentro sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer,
Let this be our prayer.
just like every child.
Just like every child.
Need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Il a fede che hai a te soi noi. Sento che ci salverà.
WISHCLUSIVE on Wish.
You just yawn.
107.5.
That was...
You're like, oh, so easy.
Maybe it was. He probably had to belch from the two people he just ate, and singing completely two different.
The two people he just ate.
I mean, that was insane.
Oh my god. God, just when you think you've seen it all. I mean,
What are the Broadway shows like in the Philippines? Like, what does the cast look like? And I understand not everybody can sing at this level, obviously, right? But the sampling that we get in the Philippines, there is a higher tier. It's just like, it's so in the home. It's so part of the culture, just the skill sets. I can't imagine a Broadway show in...
Yeah. We just like to think that every other Philippine person can sing their butts off.
I mean, they can all sing, but, obviously there's a percentage of exceptional skill sets. But, man, that was super cool.
Man, if it wasn't, like, kind of going back to what you were saying, if it wasn't impressive enough that he was doing two completely different sounds, where one was in a higher range, the da-da-da-da-da, the da-da-da-da-da, that's the da-da-da-da-da, but it's when he started going up and really, like, literally overlapping the same range of notes and embodying two completely different sounds.
Absolutely insane. All right, so I'm pulling up the next one that I'm seeing lots of requests for. This is another one that we've heard mentioned many times.
Gosh. I know these sessions are really early for us, early in the morning for us, and we're very tired when we start up, but I will, I get so hyped up with these singers, like, I'm not tired anymore. That's what helps us break out of the tiredness.
The bags in our eyes slowly normalize.
Yes.
As we're widening our eyes, like, listening and watching these singers.
Yeah. Man, I'm so hyped up. I could just, like, do laps around my house right now. Maybe I will. No, I'll wait.
We'll wait. Go ahead. We'll fill in this space. All right. Hey, guys, again, Gary Valenciano, Spain, that's our closer. So you don't need to request. We've got you covered there. This is Rainbow by Michael. I can say his name. I'm going to let you take on the last name, Johnny.
Okay. Where is it? Is it coming up?
Yeah, it's in the chat many times.
Oh. Hold on. Where? Oh, Michael... Oh, Pangilinan. Pangilinan. Michael Pangilinan.
I feel a little better about my lack.
Linan. I never know what are the two.
I know. There's
do the elongated A sound.
Exactly. I'm sure there's obviously some sort of vowel rule that we just haven't learned. In English, it's constantly changing, which is the problem. Like, they make up the rules as they go, which is why it's terrible. All right, here we go. Judith has this. Pangilinan. Pangilinan? Linan?
Pangilinan. Pangilinan.
Pangilinan.
Oh, sorry, people. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm so sorry. It is not out of a disrespect. We just are not good.
Yeah, it's just ineptitude, yes.
English, bad.
Pangilinan.
All right, that feels good.
Pangilinan.
It flows, right?
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Wish 107.5.
Pangilinan.
Falling out, falling in, not unsure in this world, no. Breaking out, breaking in, never knowing what lies ahead. We can really never tell it all. No. Say goodbye, say hello to a lover or a friend. Sometimes we never could understand why some things begin then, just then. We can really never tell it all.
Very silky. Just
No.
Yeah, that's great. Great tune.
But can't you see
Is this a cover?
I don't know.
I don't recognize the song.
Oh, why not an original song, guys? I think it is a cover. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is. It's not that we were avoiding an original song. We don't know this artist.
We just don't know.
We were just going by the request, so we're not avoiding anything. Just getting a sample of him, and then we can dive more into it.
He's just got that classic R&B sound. I love it. It's throwback to
Stevie Wonder,
90s.
right? Like I'm hearing a little Stevie in there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hear
Just
a
like
little Stevie,
the little riffs. It's just that silky tone kind of moved into it.
I was hearing more sort of 90s R&B, but I mean, which 90s R&B artist wasn't influenced by Stevie? So,
right.
It all comes back to Stevie anyway.
So South Border is the name of the band that made it famous. So he's covering another Filipino band. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Smooth voice, man.
Oh yeah.
I love the
No
sound.
matter what happens, life goes on, and so baby, just smile, cause I'm always around you, and I'll make you see how beautiful life is for you and me. Take a little time,
Baby,
see the butterflies,
calling,
listen to the birds.
that was sent
Great
to
vibrato.
sing for me and you. Can you feel me?
Wow.
This is such a
at the backup singers.
wonderful place
Well, she's a
to
lead.
be.
She's got a lead
Yeah.
tone.
Even if
Definitely.
there is,
Hey now,
everything would be
alright.
for as long as the world
Still turns there will be night and day. Can you hear me? There's a rainbow always after the rain.
Love that.
Who is she? Who's
Yeah,
singing
she's awesome,
with
too.
her? She's fantastic. Michael performs with his own take in South Border song. I'm just looking to see if they don't list her name. I want to know who she is. At first, I mean, she was doing backup and blending really well and everything, but she's a lead vocalist for sure.
Yeah, I love this song too.
The rain.
Yeah.
Hidden high, hidden low, we don't lose, you should
Rizzy?
go.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Getting warm, getting cold, weather could be so good or bad. But baby, this is life, now don't get mad.
Great band, too. Everything's just solid.
Can't you see that no matter what happens, life goes on, and so baby, just smile, cause I'm always around you, and I'll make you see how beautiful life is for you and me. Take a little time,
Baby,
see the butterflies, listen to the birds.
that was sent to sing for me and you. Can you feel me? This is such a wonderful place to be.
Even if there is,
Say now,
everything will be.
alright.
Their voices complement each other so well.
Well, they both got that. I was going to say they both got that R&B. Like, there's a certain vibrato in R&B where it's like they hit the note, da 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 da. It's like they hit the note and then their vibrato kind of goes a little sharp, so it's like da 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 da. You hear it?
And it's
like
not
a
like it's
subtle-
sharp, like off key.
No, see, there's a spectrum within a note. So it's like,
I
you
can
know, say
actually
this is
show
like,
this.
it's not just like here's an A. It's like this is A. You know, it's all the space in between that, and you can play with that space. You can go a little flat with it to create an effect.
All right,
Oh,
let's
what's
nerd
this?
out here a little bit, okay? So
is this?
here's your typical note.
You know what's funny?
So you can see
You're
it's
saying-
that pitch.
You're saying E, but it's a D sharp. So I was confused.
D sharp. So vibrato. So that's the human voice, right? It's not like perfect. Like so, if I play the same thing with like a string sound, hold on. You can see it's just mechanically steady. Of course, this is a keyboard too. It's not an actual string, which is fretless. But with vibrato is when the average of the pitches create the illusion of being on that note. So if I started with the flat tone or straight tone and then added vibrato, there you could see it go under the pitch. See how it kind of averaged under? And Johnny's talking about I was trying to push it a little bit too much. But you can see like the vibrato is hardly any of it's actually on key. It's the brain interprets the average as being on the correct note.
Yeah.
Which is
but they both do that so well. Da, 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 da. You know, it's like hit the note and then it's like da.
Yes, and it just gives like that lift, especially in like a song that's like a feel good vibe to it.
Yeah, it's just got a slickness to it, man. And they both are masters at it.
For as long as the world
Still turns, there will be night and day. Can you hear me? There's a rainbow always after the rain.
challenges, not all the time we get what we want.
There's no such thing as a backup singer in the Philippines. So the one guy now I thought was going to stay in the background is like, and here's your lead.
Yeah.
He just owns his space too.
Man, this band is freaking killing it.
All the way around.
Yeah, this whole group.
Life's full of challenges, not all the time we get what we want. But don't despair, my dear. No. You take each trial and you make it through the storm. 'Cause you're strong. My faith in you is near. So I say once again, this world's wonderful. And let us celebrate life that's so beautiful.
Nice.
So beautiful.
Take a little time, baby. See the butterflies.
Nice.
That was sent to sing for me and you.
Can you feel me? This is such a wonderful place to be. Even if there ain't
Still turns, there will be night and day. Can you hear me? There's a rainbow always after the rain.
there's a rainbow always after the rain.
Oh, love it.
There's a
Tasty.
rainbow always
That was nice.
after the rain.
WISHCLUSIVE on Wish 107.5.
What a song too.
Yeah.
Wish 107.5.
Wow.
So someone in the chat was saying this isn't an actual band per se, right? Diana was saying that. So
Yeah.
this is just killer musicians, collaborating, but they are listening to each other. There's just that level.
Yeah, it's even more impressive that they're not a band that just come together like that and sound like they've been playing together for years. That's so tight. I mean, just everybody's just hitting their parts. It sounds like they've been doing it for years.
Yes. All right. Let's see here. Let's keep the request going. All right. So I'm gonna throw in my 2 cents. I actually haven't seen her mentioned yet today. Doesn't mean you haven't. But Regine Velasquez, That's a name we've heard many times over in past videos and live streams.
Yeah.
But I don't know what
Velasquez.
song to do. So what are your... That's my request. I'm throwing in my own request, but I have no idea what song to do. And we're going to do a Morissette. There's no way we can get through this one. Just so y'all know, if we can't do a Wish Bus and on the Throga channel not do Morissette mixed in with that. It's not even an option. I don't know what we're going to do. It's a
cardinal sin.
It really is. I would hate myself.
And I would hate you also.
Fair enough. We already did Rise Up, though. Okay, so Araw Gabi. So this is going to be... Let's see if I can find it here. You guys tell me if I find it. Wish Bus reaction. This is the one someone just mentioned. Is this the right one? Give you guys a quick second to respond. Because we don't know her voice at all.
Man, the comments are coming in furiously. I can't keep up with them.
All right. All right, I'm seeing this many times over, so I'm going to go with it. Remember, we can always go back and do more of these artists and more songs from each one. So, all right, let's give her a whirl.
Okay.
And awesome, we got closed captions this time.
Wish 1075.
Di biro ang sumulat ng awiting para sa'yo. Para akong isang siraulo, hilo at lito.
Right, there is no
Sa akin
subtitles.
pang mina ng piano, tiklado'y pilit nilaro. Baka sakaling merong tonong, bigla na lang umusbong.
Love that.
Tungkol saan naman kayang awiting para sa'yo. Di biro ang gawing sukat ang titik sa tono. Sampu man aking diksyonaryo kung ang tugma'y tiwasto. Basta't hindi magbabago damdamin ko sa'yo.
So you can see that she obviously is just... I mean, what was I going to say? I have two conflicting thoughts in my head. So one is, it looks like she's reading off the lyrics, right? So is this a brand new song that she's covering for the first time kind of thing? So the impression is that she doesn't really know the song very well, but at the same time, this is where my brain conflict is, there's an automation of just skills. It's like, I don't know the song that well, but here it is perfectly. At the same time, it just has like a really interesting balance going on.
Yeah. You know what just came to mind? We don't have this in America. We don't have a radio station that features all of like our biggest artists singing live like this. This is pretty awesome.
There is a Wish Bus USA.
Is there?
I saw that during the YouTube searches, but I feel like it's more up and coming. It's not like I could
just
be
feel
wrong.
I feel like our mainstream stations don't do this. Like, I feel like our artists don't want to. It's like too much of a risk for them to do that. Like, or they just.
In some scenarios, I totally agree.
Yeah, but it's like these artists are so good.
They're saying it's a cover. It's an old song, and then other people are saying it's her original. So I don't know. So it's her original song, but she might have needed. Well, I'm not a knocker for this. Johnny knows this firsthand. Every original song that I wrote the lyrics for on stage was wrong. When I went to sing it live, I would be looking at our fans in the audience to figure out what they were singing for me to remember where I was in the song because I was notoriously bad at it. So if that's the case...
The best one of those was there was a song that you never actually wrote lyrics to, and it was, you just would do gibberish. And one of the nights that one of the people in the audience was singing back the gibberish words that didn't ever exist to begin
You and I were
with.
both looking at her like, how does she know the words? I haven't actually written them yet. It looked really good.
Yes. Okay, she's known as Asia's songbird.
Very cool.
Yep.
So she was like big in the 80s, 90s kind of thing.
And a queen. She's also a queen.
Araw, gabi, nasa isip ka,
Love her breathy tone.
napapanaginip
Just that
ka.
little
Yeah.
airiness.
Kahit san magpunta, araw, gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa. Kapag kapiling ka, araw, gabi, tayong dalawa.
Love that. Almost like a jazzy, thick vibrato kind of thing.
Biruin mong nasabi ko ang nais kong ipahati. Dapat mo lamang mabatid laman itong dibdib. Tila 10 daang awitin ang natapos kong likhain. Ito ang tunay na damdamin, tanggapin at tingin. Araw-gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka. Kahit saan magpunta, araw-gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa. Kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi, tayong dalawa. Araw-gabi, tayong dalawa.
Yes!
Araw-gabi, tayong dalawa.
There you go. Goosebumps.
Wow.
Araw-gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka. Kahit saan magpunta, araw-gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa. Kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi, tayo dalawa. Araw-gabi,
Yes!
tayong dalawa. Araw-gabi, tayong dalawa.
WISHCLUSIVE
I
on Wish.
love her shift of tones. Full belt into that light.
Araw-gabi, nasa isip ka, napapanaginip ka. Kahit saan magpunta, araw-gabi, nalalasing sa tuwa. Kapag kapiling ka, araw-gabi, tayo dalawa. Araw-gabi,
Transition.
tayong dalawa. Araw-gabi, tayong dalawa.
WISHCLUSIVE on Wish
Oh
1075.
my god. Yeah,
There
Asia's
is
songbird
a
indeed.
there is a legend quality about her, right? I mean, can you imagine her like they were saying like the 80s, 90s, whatever, like maybe her
Yeah.
her heyday, so to speak, or whatever. But I mean, that carries like forever. You know what I mean? It's just like she's just pulling on this you just know that she was killing it for years to be able to automate that, sitting down and belting that out.
Yeah, and somebody said only 10% of her capacity to sing. I'm sure it's a little more than that, but there's an element. There's an element of, you know what it reminded me of? It's like sort of like Michael Jordan in his later years with the Chicago Bulls, where he was a little bit older, and he would sort of pick his spots. You'd kind of like spend the game kind of like almost not on autopilot, but just kind of relaxing a little bit, just kind of like feeling things out. And the first couple minutes of that song, that's sort of what she was doing. It's like never hearing her at all. I was like,
right,
she's got a great voice. This is great. And then she does that little run in the beginning, and she's got that little smirk.
It's like a tease.
She's like,
here comes something.
I know. It's like, I'm just gonna. Here's this. It would blow your mind in 2 seconds.
And not in a cocky way at all. It was so endearing. Just like this.
No,
there's a sweet quality to it.
There's this like control. There's this like this decades of like, I've done this a million times. I know what I'm doing, and I can just do it whenever I want to do it.
There's like a wisdom behind it or something. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild.
It was a cockiness, but in such an endearing way. It's like, she knows what she's got.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
All right, so I'm seeing this one pop up quite a bit. This was early on. We had a super thanks as well. Art, thank you. And this was your request as well. And now I'm seeing a bunch of other people say it, so let's bring it in. I have not heard of this person before this chat. Arthur Nery. And the song is Binhi.
Binhi.
It seems
that seems pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I might have gotten one.
Arthur Nery.
So let's check this out. I have no idea what to expect. Again, just for those of you jumping on, we are going to do Spain from Gary, and we are going to do a song from Morissette. Those will probably be our closeout. Ooh, now I'm seeing a bunch for GiGi de Lana. I hear she's good.
I've heard the same thing. Yes.
This is dangerous. Because once we start getting into like songs and artists we already know and love, it's like it's hard not to just stay on. All right, here we go. Nery, Arthur Nery, thank you.
Di ko na nadiligan ang binhi ng iyong pagmamahal. Ayoko nang sapilitan.
Wish 107.5.
Ibuhos ang lahat ng di nadamdam. Ang tangi kong hiling ay mahawagan ang iyong mga...
Hey guys, for those of you familiar with the song, if you could help us out real quick, just even it's like the idea of what the song's about, or if you can put like the English translation for just the chorus or something, just so we kind of an idea of context, because we don't. I'm not seeing any translation for this, but that would be awesome. But I'm going to play through the chorus, and then if we have that would be awesome. We appreciate that.
Ayoko nang sapilitan.
Wish 107.5.
Ibuhos ang lahat ng di nadamdam. Ang tangi kong hiling ay mahawagan ang iyong mga kamay at daliri habang dahan-dahang haplusin ang mga salita.
Did he write this? Because he forgot to put in a space to inhale. Like he's just
Breathings.
like it's just one breath. He's just like going and going. It's all like connected.
Breathing's overrated. Da, 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 da,
Such an unnecessary thing. Listen to this.
Wish
Breath.
107.5.
Ibuhos
Small
ang
one.
lahat ng di nadamdam. Ang tangi kong hiling ay mahawagan ang iyong mga kamay at daliri habang dahan-dahang haplusin ang mga salita. Ang puso
There we
mong
go.
sabik mayakap pag
Wow.
nag-iisa. Kaya tahan na, oh, oh, sumandal ka. Hayaan mo na aking paglaruan. Ako'y ng iyong labi para luman. Binibining natutulo bulaklak di mababaon sa limot. Ang ligayang hatid ng iyong halimuyak, alak lamang ang pamuna sa natira. Mga alaalang di kumupansit kahit na ipilit ko mong ibalik pa ang dati. Tayo'y mawawala pa rin, kaya tahan na. Sumandal ka, hayaan mo na aking paglaruan. Apoy ng iyong labi o para luma, ilang araw na.
Yeah, so delicate.
It's yeah. I was actually thinking the word fragile, but not like it's gonna break. But yeah, delicate.
Right.
It's just has just this really inviting sound to it. It's very luring. And so, did anyone jump in with what the song's about? I'm just switching over here.
I think it's a love song about his girlfriend.
Okay. Let's see his song. It's so, let's just say sensual. Okay, that explains it, because it feels like just like this, just sensitive. I don't know what other word to use.
I think we got it.
I think we got it. Yeah. I think we have it covered. But it's so... I know what I was going to say. It's because it's in that passaggio space. So that's usually with male or female singers, but it tends to be more pronounced in male singers. When you go to the head voice, there's something that is inviting. It's that feeling of safety. You know, like Chris Martin, you know, from Coldplay just lives in that space. There's just like that vulnerable trust kind of thing that's there that just feels very inviting to listen to. And he's doing this with riffs, with even a more of a breathy sound than Chris. Not that he reminded me of Chris, but just that example.
Yeah.
And his breath control is just insane. It's so effortless.
Yeah, that one stretch. I mean, it's like it was like, when's he gonna breathe?
It was crazy. All right, let's keep going here. Nice song too, just as a whole.
Love that. Ooh, that's nice. Nice.
WISHCLUSIVE.
Thank you so much, Ripdale. Chris.
Thank you very much. We'll do more stuff.
Di na kailangang lumayo, halika sa akin. Di na maling mapipit ko, ako ay akapin. Kaya tahan na, sumandal ka, hayaan mo na aking paglaruan. Apoy ng iyong labi o para lumay, ilang araw na nakahiga. Tuluyan ng abang ako yung nilisan. Kahit saglit pwede pong mahawakan. Kaya tahan na.
Oh, the skill sets on this young man.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to hear more too. I'm assuming not all of his songs are necessarily that tone. I wonder if he gets, I don't know if does he go more rock? Does it like pop element? Does he belt out? I mean, everything he's saying here sounded appropriate for this song as a whole.
Yeah, it sure did.
very curious to see what else he does. Beautiful, beautiful sound there.
I'm curious as how his girlfriend reacted when she heard that.
Can you imagine?
Swoon City.
Oh, thank you, Chris, and thank you for the super. Thanks, everybody, and also be sure. Just a quick reminder: if you go to Buy Me, the link in the description below for the Buy Me a Coffee. That way, you become a member there. We got all sorts of cool perks there as well beyond the super thanks, and we can communicate directly with you that way as well. Just a quick little reminder. Check that out. Help support the channel. We appreciate it. Okay. Oh, we got lots of requests coming in at this point. So you already did SB19. For those of you joining, you have to go back to the beginning to watch that. We're only doing one song per artist for today because we're just trying to like take in new voices, you know?
Yeah.
I am seeing this Darren name a lot. Darren, where did it go again? Darren S. Who is this? Johnny, can you play something while I find it?
Yeah, what should I play, guys?
What's your request for Johnny?
All right, see if you can name this movie, everybody. Any takers? What is this?
The Little
movie?
Mermaid 2.
Little Mermaid 2. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl or boy who's got everything? I've got anything from Johnny.
Godfather, there it is. It's coming in. It's just a little
there we
delay.
go. I've got
They got it. They got it.
gizmos aplenty. Oh, love story. Love story.
Okay,
Like-
so we are going to do Darren Espanto. We're going to try, I believe, this one was a while ago. This is the older ones, 8 years ago, but I'm seeing a lot of requests for that. And then that one came in earlier today, too. So let's give it a whirl. And then if we like, and you have not steered us wrong yet, we'll go back and check out more of his stuff in the future. All right.
Somebody's like, "Oh, please, that's The Godfather. Too easy." All right, I'll make it harder next time.
Do a
okay?
deep cut.
Do a
Ooh,
deep cut.
Francesca, thank you very much for the 3 coffees. I'm going to take you up on that tomorrow after I finish this one. We appreciate you going to the website for that.
Here's a deep cut.
Thank you, Jim, as well. All right, just give him that.
Okay.
And we're going to jump into the song, and we'll circle back, see who got it.
Hello everyone, this is Darren Espanto. Don't miss any Wish-exclusive performances. Just click right here to subscribe.
Only here on Wish 107.5 once
It was like,
again.
oh, Darren, when he was
Darren
still a
Espanto.
baby. So obviously he's still in the game. We'll have to check
Okay.
out some newer stuff
How
at
old
some
is this?
point. All right.
Thanks, Paul.
107.5.
Thank you,
Have you
Paul.
ever reached a rainbow's end?
All right.
And did you find your pot of gold? Oh, ever catch the shooting star?
All right, he's 15 here.
And tell me how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming just to find that you're awake? And the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way. I can
Oh
see
my
the
God.
15?
stars across the
15.
sky. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and now I'll finally realize. You see, I'm waiting all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally When you look out in the distance.
How comfortable were you on stage or in front of a bunch of people at 15?
How about how comfortable was I in life in general?
He like owns that space he's in right now. There's so much confidence in, but not in a cocky way. It's just he's just feeding off the energy and delivering with such accuracy.
When you're that good, it's like
no. I mean, I've heard amazing singers that can't control the room. You know, sometimes it's just great skill, but don't have a personality quality as far as like the entertainment, aspect of it. And he definitely has that fearlessness.
Yeah, he's like an old pro at even that early.
Yeah. Oh, we have to see. We're not gonna do it today, but we need to see like modern day Darren, just to kind of wrap our head around it. This is 8 years ago. So he's like 23 now. Yeah, so his voice is fully matured and all that. So it'd be really interesting to see what else he has.
When you look out in the distance, you'll see you never was that far. Oh no, heaven knows of your existence, and it's to me everything you are. There's a time for every soul to fly. It's in the eyes of every child. It's the hope that love will save the world. And no, we should never let it go. I can see it in the stars across the sky. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and now I'll finally realize. You see, I'm waiting all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally I believe in the impossible. If I reach deep within my heart, overcome any obstacle, let this dream just fall apart. You see, I'm striving to be the very best, shine my light from the sea. 'Cause
Singers don't breathe, that's true.
it's possible.
Right?
When you believe.
I would say this kid, I know he's not anymore, but
Nice F there.
I'm so sorry for talking over that. Let me back it up. This is insane vocals for a 15-year-old. I mean, they're impressive for a 25-year-old, right? But this is nuts.
'Cause anything is possible when you believe. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams, and now I'll finally realize. So you'll see I'm waiting all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally I believe. Yes, I said I believe. Oh, love keeps lifting me. Yes, love keeps lifting me higher. Yes, it's lifting me higher. Yeah, 'cause I believe. Yeah,
It's like-
love keeps lifting me higher. Yeah, I said that love keeps lifting.
Tell me he was raised in a church. He's got like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got like he's just like pulling on these like ancestors of gospel singers
I
mixed in
know.
with this modern pop sensibility at
Just in his
15.
bones.
It's
in his bones.
so wild. So I'm gonna back just a little bit more of this. We are going to come back, and we want to hear modern day Darren. We're not going to do that today. Again, just one song per artist. Just a quick reminder in the chat, just chat etiquette. Please, if you're going to request somebody, great. Just try to only do it once. Like every 10 minutes in case we missed it. Fine, but if you say the same thing over and over again, it floods that, and then we don't get to see everybody else's, and then we're just probably not going to choose that. So if we have multiple people ask for the same thing, that's what we're looking for, but not the same person repeating the request.
Right.
So
yep.
Just so you know, be kind, be respectful. And someone just bought us 10 coffees. Someone can't be your name. Reveal thyself.
Thank you, someone.
Reveal thyself. Someone rocks. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, 'cause I believe, yeah, love keeps lifting me higher. Yeah, I said that love keeps lifting me higher. Love keeps lifting me higher, 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 higher.
Yeah,
Come on. Is this would have been if Michael Jackson was raised in the Philippines?
Maybe.
I mean, like Jackson 5, you know what I mean? Like that young Michael, just these crazy, lifts in this, crazy cool tone and everything like that. I mean this skill set's, range is beyond Michael, but I'm just saying, it has, that youthful quality still that's just...
Yeah. I love Michael. Michael couldn't do riffs like that. That's crazy.
It just wasn't his thing, yeah. And he was an artist and songwriter on top of everything else, but this is nuts.
Love keeps lifting me higher.
Latte Lover again, coming through.
Latte Lover with the win. Thank you.
Love keeps lifting me higher.
You're very welcome. We're happy to introduce these singers.
Only here on Wish 107.
Wow.
Shall we?
Yes.
Wow.
Real quick, too, we'll come back to him. I would like the Latte Lover every time.
She's been an incredible supporter. We genuinely appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Darren, we're just going to save Darren for sure. We're coming back and we are going to do some more with him. We're so curious. I mean, all this, you guys don't steer us wrong here.
No, I want to hear modern day Darren, and I also want to hear even earlier than that, just to see the progression to where he got, because it's funny because I've come across certain singers where, they're amazing at 15, 16, but if you go back a few years to 12 and you hear recordings that they're they still haven't found it yet, and then all of a sudden there's a switch is flipped and it's they just find it. So I'd be interested to see where he was a couple years prior to that.
Absolutely. We already did SB19. We're only doing one song per artist this morning, and we're only going to do so much more here for Wish Bus. Let's see. Gary, we're going to end with. We're doing that.
Yeah.
Shall we?
And I have a session in I got to probably leave in 20 minutes, but.
Oh, okay. So, can we squeeze in 3 more?
I think we can squeeze in 3 more. Yeah.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I'm exhausted from all these amazing. My heart can't take anymore, and I still have to go to do a studio session. Totally worth it, though.
All right, guys. Which song should we do from GiGi? Because she's been on. We've seen the GiGi vibes, but what solo piece should we see on the Wish Bus?
Oh, Gabe's song. Thank you.
Thank you very much, GiGi.
Thank you, Gabe.
Lana, Wish. What do we got? What are we thinking?
I don't know.
Let's see. We have. It might be kind of cool. Is this an original? What do you guys think of this one? Switch this over. Pure Gold is not the name of it. Performs Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. I am so sorry. I don't know how to say it.
Where is it? Let me see it. I don't know. I've not seen it yet.
Oh, you don't? It's right there. It's on the screen. Oh, I got it on my screen right here.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at the chat. It's a little bit small for me. Pangarap ko and okay.
That's a hard one for us. All right.
Does she not have the greatest smile?
Oh, she's kind of. Especially after she sings something very intense.
I know.
And then it just kind of ooze it up.
Yeah, she's lovely.
All right, so let's give this one a try. So is this an original? That's my question. Someone's saying it's a cover. Okay, we don't know this one. Brand new song for us, so that'll be cool. Yeah, her Unholy was crazy. So, believe me, we'll continue to check out more GiGi for sure. But we want to see a Wish Bus experience without the band. Just kind of see what happens here.
I'm gonna.
This is Regine's song? Regine's song?
Is it? Oh, cool.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's even better.
It's just the keyboard player from the band.
Yeah. He's fantastic.
Wish 1075.
Alright, so this is GiGi's favorite singer. Perfect.
Nariyan, sabay kong nadarama ang kapat at ligaya. Ang iyong tinig, wari ko'y di marinig, pagkat namamangha pagkausap ka. Kaya nais kong malaman mo ang sinisigaw nitong aking puso. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka, at sa habang panahon ikaw ay makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
Oh, nice.
It's the first time we've heard her sing not in English.
Yeah. Yes.
What were you going to say?
Ay nais di.
Because this is a different flavor tonally for her too. This is not her usual. She's always got a little bit of a slinky swagger to her voice. This is a little bit softer. This is more of a ballad.
It is, but this is what we've seen her do. She's like that chameleon quality, right? That ability to kind of if this is how Regine sang it, right? It probably reflects that tone that we just heard. It definitely has the 80s influence in just the chord progression, the feel a little bit, right?
Yeah, but we've heard her rock tone, a little bit more raunchy, her soul tone. This is something different. I love it. And thank you so much, Mylene. And somebody just bought a couple coffees.
Yeah. So and this someone, the mystery someone, that's also me who bought you the 10 coffees. Loves the GiGi team. All I ask from Adele. Also, that's another song that she does. We won't get to that today. Then we can definitely do that in the future. Many greetings from Switzerland. Well, thank you, someone from Switzerland. All right, let's keep going here.
I love it.
Ikaw kaya ay nais din akong makapiling
at ibigin. O kay sarap namang isipin na tayong dalawa ay isa ang damdamin. Aking hinihiling na sabihin mo ang nilalaman ng iyong puso. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka
Subtitles aren't
sa
available.
habang panahon. Ikaw ay makasama, ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. O kay tagal ko nang naghihintay na sa akin ay mag-aalay na pag-ibig na tunay at di magwawakas. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka at sa habang panahon ikaw ay makasama, ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. Ikaw ay makasama, ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, pangarap ko. Ang ibigin ka.
It's a different experience with her every song.
really is.
107.5.
It really, really is.
If that's all we heard from GiGi before, we would have no idea of like the rock element or some of the straight up more like modern pop kind of thing.
R&B,
The
soul stuff.
Yeah. I mean, she really does adapt to the song beautifully, and that's just a magical skill set in and of itself.
Yeah. So apparently, this song is sort of a rite of passage for all Filipino singers. Yeah. So kind of going back to my Godfather reference, I feel like Regine is sort of like the Marlon Brando of the singers. You know, it's like Marlon Brando influenced every actor after him, and
Right.
Regine apparently has the same effect.
Yeah, that is wild. Oh, that was so good. I know we can unpack GiGi's voice more. We did a whole reaction to her, 2 of them, and we will come back to GiGi, but I know, Johnny, you have limited time, so I do want to jump to the next song.
Love GiGi. Yeah.
I know there's a lot of requests coming in. We're only doing Wish Bus. We can't get to everything. This is why we do Reaction Wednesdays. We come back and spend an hour and a half plus with you every Wednesday, plus lives in between. This
I feel
song,
like we've discovered so much today. Wow, this is great.
it's a lot for us to kind of like go back and take on. I have to.
If you must.
I have to. We have not done the song before. It's Morissette, Gusto Ko Nang Bumitaw. I don't know what this is about.
Gusto ko ng Bumitaw.
But this is just a year ago, so it's a little more recent. And I don't know if there is subtitles here or not. It's hit or miss if the English subtitles come through. So thank you again for the Ripto for your super thanks. Morissette, Amon. So I think I've got a different song, but this channel will never be lacking Morissette, I can promise you. So subscribe. We got you. We're eventually going to do everything because we can't not do that. We just love her. All right, let's jump in.
How does pause for a second?
Oh yeah. What's up?
Somebody just asked how to send payment for the super thanks.
The super thing, you know what? I don't know. I think there's like a little in the chat. There's like a little $sign or something that's here, but the link in the description is where the Buy Me a Coffee is. So that has the more like long term. We can direct message and things like that there as well. So and that's where we have our coffee mugs with Shirley Jones, Johnny's kitty cat. If you don't know who that is.
Oh, so Morissette was sick for this song. She had a cold.
It won't matter.
It won't matter.
Wish 1075.
Oh, what is this about?
Walang tinig na naririnig, nakikipaglaban sa tikman, natalunan hanggang kailan talo na, pagod na. Akala ko'y kaysa akin pa pero hindi na pala. Wala na nga ba talaga?
Thank you, Leah.
Sa kadiliman, naliligaw, nalilito. Ano nga ba ako sa'yo? Sino nga ba ako sa'yo? Dito sa aking pagkakahimlay, sa dibdib ko ay parang may nakadagang walang kasing lungkot, walang kasing sakit.
It's about wanting to let go.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Oh, God.
God, she melts me every time.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw. May pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili. Sino bang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba? Ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
So if she is sick, obviously there could be just a little, like it's called vocal fold edema, right? So the folds are a little swollen. If she had like postnasal drip or she was coughing, clear throat, anything like that, a little swelling, you can kind of hear that a little bit in her tone. It's just not quite as, I would say, not as responsive. But her skills more than saved the day, which is kind of what you expect. Obviously, you can be sick to the point of where you just can't produce a sound, and then she probably would have canceled. But to still deliver, and you, when you have a song like this of like wanting to let go, that there's pacing. Is this the right one, Judith? Judith is hooking us up today.
Pacing in the darkness, getting lost, getting confused. What am I really to you? Who am I really to you? In my slumber, there's like a weight in my chest. There's nothing else is said. So it's a sort of breakup song, you know.
Right.
And she's really like, I mean, she's really representing that, like those high notes. She's getting that cry tone, that little.
And I don't even know if it's like, you know, like a breakup per se. Like it could be even something else. Regardless, or did it say it was?
Broken marriage vow.
Broken marriage vow. Okay, so it is that. So yeah, that cry being sometimes just after literally crying or being vocal fatigue or being sick. Sometimes those elements, if you've got the chops to allow for it, adds like a flavor that you wouldn't normally capture, and that could be even more special in that moment, despite it being very frustrating for the artist because they can't necessarily do what they're imagining they want to fully. Oh.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Wind Cruise.
Wind Cruise, thank you. Thanks, Gia.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Ngunit ayaw pa ng puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
when you're sick, you don't even risk going there. Like, why would you even risk that?
Yeah, well, for mere mortals, they wouldn't risk it, but she's just on another level. Jeez.
Aking sarili bago magmahal muli. Magmamahalan pa kaya? Magmamahalan pa kaya tayo muli? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
And let's modulate up.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw. May pag-asa ba? Sigura kalaban ang sarili. Sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba? Ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Bumitaw.
She is a freak of nature. My God.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Wishclusive on Wish
Pipiliin ko na sarili.
1075.
Bitaw, bibitaw na.
You know, at this point, you'd think we'd be somewhat immune to her. I'm just in awe every single time.
Oh,
she's
but
got
the-
it. She's
The
got it all.
goosebumps. It's just, I hear her tone. My eyes, I didn't break down, but I just that little glass over, right? Because it's just, she just, her voice just melts me every time. And then you get a song that with just like that conviction and that fight and that, whatever.
God,
She's unbelievable.
She really is, man. God, it's just she's got that just buttery tone where she could literally just sing the alphabet and it would be the most beautiful thing ever. And then she's got the tone. She's got all the little cracks and little, she's got all the acrobatic stuff. Just everything you could ever want, she has, and it just in this little tiny person.
I know. Absolutely amazing. So sadly, that brings us to our last reaction of the day. This is the one that we promised. This has been the most requested for weeks as far as Wish Bus reactions. Spain, Chick Corea's Spain from Gary Valenciano, if I'm saying it right.
Before we do,
Excuse me.
Can you cover me for 1 second? I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, hold on. I got the perfect picture for that. We can just look at Miss Shirley Jones. Actually, Johnny just shot a video of Shirley. He was trying to get Shirley to be still. We thought, let's get it just like a little video of her napping or something like that. He puts the camera up and Shirley's just like everywhere. So instead of just a still image, as adorable as this is, we're going to have a little video footage of Miss Shirley Jones for you sometime soon. So yes, but we have been here, looking at the chat here, we have been here for 2 hours for our 90-minute podcast / reaction show, whatever this is. So we do only have time for the last one, and we will come back for more. We've discovered so many new artists. I don't even know how we're going to unpack these in the weeks to come, because we have to go back and check out these other artists to get a better flavor. And I see even more. Katrina, oh my goodness, we didn't even get to Katrina today too. I wanted another one of hers, but we definitely will come back to her as well. So, all right, I hear Johnny coming back. Hello, sir. You didn't.
I did. Say hi.
Good morning, Shirley Jones. Oh, she's amazing. And if you would like a picture of her on your own mug, be sure to check out Buy Me a Coffee. In the link below. What's great, of course, she has no awareness of the camera, so it's just her just looking off in random directions is just amazing. And Daryl Ong, that's another one we have to come back to. So we have to come back. We have to do more, obviously. The Wish Bus was fun, but all right, people, let's do that.
Look, she just wants to give all you people out there just a big
hugs. Thank you for the coffee, everyone.
All right.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Most requested.
Wish 1075.
Yesterday.
Thanks, Gia.
Just a photograph of yesterday. And all its edges folded in the coated, faded sepia brown. And yet it's all I have of our past love.
Oh, cool.
A postscript to its ending.
Forgive me, because I've never got into Chick Corea at all. Is this the melody? Is he adapting this, or is this
Chick Corea?
Yeah, this is the song "Spain" from Chick Corea. Is that right?
Oh, I know Chick Corea. I've never heard this song though.
Yeah, I don't know if I know. I was just because it's so it has like this dramatic like flair or whatever.
Yeah, very jazzy flair. Yeah.
He's 52 here.
No way.
Is he really?
No. God, what is in the water over in the Philippines?
He looks 20 years younger than me.
Jeez.
I'm 48. Am I 48 now?
Are you 48?
I don't know. It keeps changing every year.
Wow.
Brighter days, I can see such brighter days when every song we sang is sung again. And now we know this time it's for good.
52.
And
wow.
We're lovers once again. And you're near me. You're near. You're near me.
Dang. He's gonna be 60 this year. Wow.
Wow.
But that's not all. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down. In Spain, I did love and adore you.
This sounds a little familiar.
The nights filled with joy were our yesterdays, and the nights were our needs of yearning. I can recall my desire, a memory, it's on fire, and I get a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday, I can say, I get the kick every time I see you gaze at me. In December, the leaves were brown, falling down. Our love was a Spanish fiesta. The bright lights and sounds were our joy each day, and the nights were our needs of yearning. I can recall my desire, a memory, it's on fire, and I get a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday, I can say, I get the kick every time I see you gaze at me.
All right, Johnny, play that melody back for us. That's insane.
Oh my goodness.
Just the rhythmic, like, counter melody against what's happening there. It's just like takes you on this. Just that little segment is such an interesting journey that Chick Corea designed and everything. But his delivery is just. I mean, it's like so exciting and intense. It's just like it's not just moving through the notes. There's like this like plosiveness taking place as he moves through the melody.
It's so cool. No, So I guess apparently there, like you were saying, there is a Wish bus in LA, and that was established in 2018. I highly doubt. I've never heard that, but I highly doubt that there is that much in the LA version, that there's that much like variety that we're getting on this Wish bus. We've heard so many different styles, so many different, like, I mean, from the, like right down the center pop to like what we're hearing now. It's like, and everything in between. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it is. That might be worth checking out though at some point. Just see who's on there. So,
all right,
Shirley Jones. Does she need to go?
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. I'm letting you. Okay.
Hey, Johnny put his pants on today. Good job. I was just saying it was good that you put your pants on today.
My real pants, my real person pants. Yeah, back when we weren't doing the podcast style, I mean, I would just, who knows what I would wear.
There's no outtakes of that, thankfully. All right, let's keep going with this. And the other thing I was going to say, too, is the song's designed to feel like almost like an improv scat, right? Just the way it's going, like with that jazz feel and everything. So it's obviously planned out because he's going right with the band, but it feels so organic the way he's delivering it.
Yeah, so this is Algeros.
It's on fire. I ain't gonna picture the ball. I guess today's yesterday. I can say I gotta kick every time I see you gaze at me. I see moments of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to the melody as we live again, as if to remain. The sounds of our hearts beat like castanets, and forever we'll know their meaning. I can't recall my desire, worry, a memory, it's on fire. I ain't gonna picture the ball. I guess today's yesterday. I can say that every time I see you gaze at me.
My pants aren't that tight. Yeah, thank you so much.
What was that?
Just thanking Dia.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the
also,
coffees. Sorry, I couldn't hear you for that.
Perfect segue to my everybody's talking about my tight pants. I got my tight pants. I got my tight pants on. Anyway, they're not that tight, but.
For those who don't know the reference, that's just even more entertaining.
That's from the Jimmy Fallon show. Yeah. Will Ferrell.
Beatboxing for this.
You gaze at me, I see moments of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to the melody
Wow. These aren't easy notes to hit, by the way. Like
this is insane.
This is high-end, like, jazz music, and this isn't your typical melody. I mean, he's hitting really difficult intervals. And
throwing in, let's add, like, a little grit, texture mixed in with it, so there's, like, tension all in the right places. They said, he's sick here, too? Come on.
I know. What is it about the wish button?
He's sick. He's like 52 years old and killing it like he's like invincibly 19. Yeah.
Right.
This is insane.
It is a masterclass. That's right.
It's a masterclass in how to be 3 instruments simultaneously. So vocalist, bass player, trumpetist, he's just mixing these expectations from multiple instruments and percussionists and just delivering it all combined.
He's a whole jazz band in one person. Or
really is.
Or as you would say, he ate a whole jazz band.
Because I say that all the time.
As of today, that's your saying.
As of today. It's not as clever as the John Chard combo.
John Chard. That was John Chard. Yeah, he's like now doing the drums.
Yes. I see moments of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to the melody as we live again. As if dreaming. The sounds of our hearts beat like castanets, and forever we'll know their meaning. December, the leaves were brown, falling down. Our love was a Spanish fiesta. The bright lights and sounds were our joy each day, and the nights were our need to hear her name. I can't become my side, buried on the mountain as on fire, and trying to picture the boy I yesterday. It's just today I enjoy. I got to give it time. I see that's
Exclusive.
Oh
my God. On Wish 107.5.
Yeah.
That I'm so glad we saved that to the end. Hold on, there's more in this video.
Hi Wishers, this is Gary Valenciano, and for more Wish exclusive videos, just click here to subscribe.
Have you guys heard that awful stereotype that Asians have no rhythm? No, have not.
I have never heard that.
And it's obviously not true, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who started that.
Oh my God, that was what a way to close.
I'm so glad we saved that for last, because that was like, you're holding your breath and just like dynamically, it's just like, it's exhausting. I can't imagine actually performing that.
Yeah, and people answered my sort of question that I sort of already knew the answer to, which was if he played instruments, because and he does. He plays the piano, and
he has to.
It's like, I mean,
and I mean that in the way of like, you have to have some sort of like physical experience playing his other instruments to execute that with the voice that well.
Yeah, he's what I call, there's singers and there's musician singers that, I mean, I've known singers that are amazing and they can do all these runs and they don't really necessarily know what they're doing from a musical theory standpoint. Mm-hmm. And then there's guys like him who obviously it's like, you can't do that without having a foundation in music. There's just too many weird jumps, too many, weird, crazy chord progressions. And
he's a dancer too. All right, well, here's another artist we have to circle back to. Like, there's too many. I mean, it's a good problem to have, though, right? I
feel like all these doors have been opened for like these different routes that we can go now. This is
it's very exciting.
Right. Multi-instrumentalist. Yep.
I'm sorry, this is the last one. I have to thank you for a couple things. Number one, this is the first time we ever got over 1,500 people in the chat at the same time.
Wow.
So we just broke a new record. Thank you, everybody, for attending. 1,500
awesome
simultaneous viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Wish Bus Part 2. I think we might do that, because it's hard to get like a deep dive into multi. It just takes so long to get to everybody. So we will absolutely consider that. Thank you, everybody, for all of the super thanks and for the Buy Me a Coffee. If you're watching this on replay, check out the link in the description so you can go there. We appreciate your support as always. We continue to do this and grow. Next week, the next 2 weeks, is BTS Map of the Soul 7 Part 1 and Part 2. We're taking on the whole album. I think there's like 16 songs or something to get to, so that's going to be adventure. We suck at this 90-minute limit.
Yeah, I'm way late for my session, but it's totally worth it.
It was absolutely worth it.
Yes.
So we'll be back. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate your time. Thank you again for everything. And where's my
Miss Shirley Jones wins the day, as every day. You are correct.
Shirley always wins. And be sure to check out her new mug in the shop. There's 2 different styles that you can pick from, so check that out. And if you get it, make sure you take pictures with it and send it to us so we can see it too. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.